Your first spring here at UCLA. It's been a long time since you've been on the field. How you enjoying being back on the field?
First off, it's a blessing to be out here. Just the game of football, I love it, so I'm enjoying it a lot.
How do you feel you're getting into the playbook? You seem to be more comfortable.
Yeah, I'm picking up on that a little bit. I mean, I'm still struggling a little bit on the signal and stuff, but I'm coming on.
What's the toughest thing to adjust to when you come to this level?
Probably just the speed of the game and the plays and the signal. Yeah.
How do you go about learning the playbook? When you first step on campus, what do you do to learn it?
I mean, you get with the coaches, they tell you what you got to learn, and then just gotta study the playbook, keep going over, and just making it happen.
Are you getting involved more kind of in the receiving game than you did in high school? What can you kind of take us through that?
Yeah, I'm coming out of the backfield catching more passes. Like in high school, I was just strictly running the ball, and now they got me catching passes.
What do you think you bring to this position?
The speed, with the speed and power.
Last year, Josh Kelly kind of broke out, and he said like he feels like the parent for all of the running backs.
Kelly, he's a great guy. Yeah, he's a great leader.
What makes him so effective in that leadership role?
Just his attitude every day. Like he comes out here, gives his all every single day. He's always happy. He's a great leader.
How do you like the weather out here compared to Chattanooga?
Loving it. It's great. Yeah. Back home, it's cold right now. Here, blessed.
What was the recruiting process like for you to end up at UCLA here?
First, I went to Navy out of high school, so I was like lowly recruited. And I went there, and I didn't really like it, so I had left. And when I was leaving, Coach McDonald, he was at Navy like before he came here, so that's how that connection happened. I just had a bunch of schools that offered me, but I just picked it.
What about here was right for you?
I feel like it was the best fit for me. Coach Kelly, the speed, like he likes speed, so I picked him.
Did you watch a lot of Coach Kelly's Oregon teams when you were growing up?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, Anthony Thomas, that's a guy I look up to.
What's it been like to kind of step into Caleb's role as that #1 tight end?
Some pretty big shoes to fill, but he gave me a lot of good tips last year. Being under his wing, also having Jay Will over here to push me, and every day when we come out here, we're competing every day. So, it's been fun. It's been fun overall.
What's it like not having Caleb's personality on the sideline with you guys all the time?
I mean, we're always in contact, so it's not like he's a stranger at all. So he's always at the facility, working out and all that. But we're all good friends overall. Me, him, Jordan Wilson, Matt Lynch now, David Preby, Greg Dosich and all that. So just the things that he passed down to us last year, we just keep it going and keep a good personality throughout the group.
What's the biggest thing you learned from him? You learned from him?
A lot, but I think for him just being a student of the game, he's always pointing out things like that I can fix on, and things I can improve on. So being your own best critic, or worst critic, just knowing that you can always improve every day, even if you have one of your best days. So he's never satisfied, so he passed down that to me. So I'm never satisfied. I'm always looking for things I can change and get better at. So
What are you trying to improve on this spring? What did you come to? What were your goals coming into spring?
Man, just a lot of things. I wanted to come out here and clean up my route running. I went from the wing to the Y, so the A to the Y this year. So getting inside with the big boys, inside the trenches and stuff like that. So handling my own inside in the trenches and getting nasty with them boys inside. So just overall my blocking technique and the little details of my footwork and things like that.
You transferred here from Michigan a couple of years ago. What would you say is the main thing you learned in your year there, and what's the main thing you've learned since you've gotten to UCLA?
I think just adapting. I've been through a couple coaching staffs, but you gotta control what you can control. And just coming out here with a good attitude every day, coming out here competing with my guys and stuff like that. So just coming out here with a good attitude and being ready to work and adapting to whatever the environment is.
What's Matt Lynch brought to that tight end group?
Matt was a quarterback, so he knows everything. He knows all the plays. So whenever I got a question about anything or just schemes or just looks that we see, coverages and stuff like that, I can always go to him and talk to him about what we're seeing and things like that. So just knowing knowing defenses and stuff like that, and knowing the overall scheme of the offenses.
Are you helping him with routes?
Of course. We always during this little off season during the winter period, we got some good work in, and getting them adjusted and stuff like that on his braking and route, running out of his brakes and stuff like that. So definitely working on with him too.
Mafia said that you were his cousin.
Yeah, that's my
Or are you actually?
It's
like
church family, family. So we're from the same neighborhood. My family's been knowing his family since like when they first came from Thorn. So it's just we always known each other since we was little kids. I know his whole family. He knows my family. He knows my grandma. I know his grandma and all that. So it's a close connection over there. So for sure.
What's been like at spring practice so far for the first 3 weeks of practice?
I feel like practice is going pretty well the last 3 weeks. I like the way the coaches are putting us in different positions, create mismatches. So I'm excited for what's coming for this year.
Are the ways you guys are used so far, are they different at all from the way you were used last year?
I'd probably say it's not that much different, but we're definitely moved around more. So it's just better to confuse the defense. We have so many weapons at the tight end position. Sky's the limit.
What did you try to improve on in spring? What did you come in the spring trying to work on?
I'd probably say just footwork, in the run game, taking the right steps and blocking, and probably defining routes more. So I'd probably say those are the main 2 things.
What do you think is the strength of this tight ends group? You guys lose a guy like Caleb, but it seems like you guys are doing pretty okay.
I'd probably say our biggest strength is just versatility. Because we have so many guys that can do so many different things. Well, Dev he can really do it all. And then Matt brings QB savvy to the room, and Greg Dulcich is just blazing fast. So I'd probably say versatility is our biggest strength.
Where do you fit into that group? What do you bring?
I feel like I can bring savvy in the pass game and run game. Because I played wide receiver in high school, so I got a little shake on my routes and stuff. But I can also block pretty well. So.
Devin was talking about the difference between like the Y position and kind of the inline stuff. Did you have to do more of the inline last year? Now you're doing more Y. Like, can you take us through a little bit of that?
Yeah. So Caleb was here last year. So that put Devin, at the wing position. But Coach cross trains all of us. So Dev's been working more Y. I've been working Y and A. We're all learning both positions. So I'd probably say that's the best for us.
You mentioned Greg Dulcich's role on this team. Obviously, as a walk-on, but he was able to play a little bit last year. What impresses you the most about the way he's been able to work at UCLA?
I'd probably say the most impressive thing about Greg Dulcich is the attitude he brings every day. Like he doesn't listen to walk-on scholarship type of thing. He just goes out there and plays his hardest, and he's really gifted physically, and it shows on the field.
How good do you think your offense can be, and how much improvement have you seen since practice 1 to now?
I think we're our biggest enemy, if that makes sense. I feel like we could be the #1 offense in the country if we come to play and execute and just trust ourselves, because the coaches they're doing it for us. They're putting a great scheme together for us, and we have all the right tools to go out and be the best team in the nation on offense. So I really think the sky's the limit with this offense.
Thanks, Jordan.
Thanks, Jordan.
Thank you.
Good.